I like that guy that I was talking about, that black guy who gives like dating advice. Like women call and they ask like, what do men want? I want this kind of man. How do I get that kind of man? And he breaks it down. He's dead.
The guy you sent me, I Googled him. He died of a heart attack like less than a year ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So Samuels, whatever his name is, look him up. Like that's what I saw. Yeah, he died of a heart attack.
Oh, he was like 52. Dude,
I hope that he goes. Who's the bodybuilder who's making videos like 3 times a week?
I'm watching so many of his videos right now, like one after another.
Rocky Mountain something or
Rocky Mountain Fitness, whatever
the
Mountain
bodybuilder.
Dog.
Mountain Dog. Yeah, that guy's got more content than ever. He's not even slowing down.
Been dead for a year.
He was talking to months. He was talking to this woman who had a kid. She was like, I don't know, 30, 35, average looking lady with like a 10-year-old son. And she's like, yeah, I'm looking for a husband. He's like, no, you're looking for a stepfather. Like, well, I want both. Well, first and foremost, though, you're looking for a stepfather. and broke all that stuff down. It's really remarkable when he asked what their expectations are from a man, like what they're looking for. And like, I want a man who does this, that, and the other. He's like, okay, so you want a rich man? No, you just said you wanted $2.5 million worth of kids. You want a very rich man. Now, 2% of men. You want a black man, right? Okay, 1% of men.
That's there. Half of rich people are black.
Yeah, and then no. Well, no.
He's playing fast and loose with the math. You know?
Well, he's breaking down how the percentage of black men who make the money that she's talking about, and then he says, okay, so that's 5% of the men in the world. That's who you're going after. Who's going after that 5% of men? Who's your competition? It's younger, better looking, fitter women without a 10-year-old son that he's going to have to be feeding. But he's like, I look at that kid. You know what I think? You know what I really think? I think if I have kids with you, you want more kids, right? Yeah, 2 or 3 more. I think that every dollar that goes into your kid's mouth is a dollar that doesn't go into my son's mouth. I think I think that your little crumb grabber is going to be running around anytime I want to get physical with you. There he is. That little crumb grabber is. I want to go on vacation, fly you somewhere. Crumb grabber got to come too. And he just breaks all that down, and it's just like, she's like, yeah, I guess. Well, what can I do? I would start by losing about 30 pounds. It's just, there's a lot of them.
That part
the one did you? Oh my God, that's
the one you sent me where he's like, so how tall are you? He's like 5'11". He's like, what do you weigh? She's like 190, and she's more than 190. And he's like, they're talking, and at one point he's like, you weigh 200 pounds. She's like 190, and he's like, that's a sandwich and a big shit. Like, and like she at one point he's like, give yourself, after he did that breakdown that Kyle laid out, he's like, so what are you? Take your body out of the equation, just face. Give yourself a 1 to 10 rating.
Fresh out of the shower.
Yeah, fresh out of the shower.
You're wet. You look in that mirror. What are you? You cannot say a 7.
And she goes, I'm an 8. And he goes, without missing a beat, he goes, Beyonce's an 8. And like, she's like,
he goes, Beyonce's an 8, Kelly Rowland's a 9, and Rihanna's a 10, even with her big head.
And like, he shut her down really well. I mean, obviously, it was another one of those situations where it's like, oh, here's someone who professionally talks on camera versus someone who doesn't professionally talk on camera. Like, you can take an expert in something, put him on camera, and one of us retards who does this for a living could walk circles around him if that's like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean we were right.
If you find an awkward enough historian, I'll beat him in a debate about Rome, and I can barely spell it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he's awkward enough,
he's very good. One of my favorite encounters. This lady said,
"Bring me any deaf physicist, and I'll humiliate him." He's signing at me. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Being unbelievably
just ad hominem attack. You would say that. You're a physicist.
Yeah, you would say that. Wow. Always harping about the speed of light, nothing about the speed of sound from this guy.
He said something about her weight, and she said, I'm gonna go. He said, you need to go to the gym. and he sort of makes this point. He's like, when was the last time you were in a size 4 dress? She's like, elementary school. He said, so you see, this is it. We've peaked right here. We're not going to magically get back to elementary school fitness. That ain't going to happen. So here we are. You're an average woman. I give you a 6. You're a 6. All right. You're cute. All right. You are cute. You know what a 6 gets? A 6. You know what a 6 is? Average. You know what an average black man makes? $42,100 a year. So you need to be looking for a man that makes $42,100 a year, because that's what you are. She's like, but I've got a master's degree, and he plays a sound effect, and it's somebody. It's a different girl who went, I'm a PhD. He's like, we don't care. We don't care. He's like, I've got the kind of man you're looking for is a wealthy man. I am a wealthy man. I don't care about your degree. Why would I care about your degree? You're going to come work. You think I'm sending you to a job? Like, no, I want somebody to make my life peaceful. And he talks about what he wants
who
from
said
a woman.
that really well?
Yeah.
Derek on More Plates, More Dates said it on the Jay Rogan Experience. They were talking about, like, they didn't use the word, but they were talking about women's sexual market value and how when a woman is professionally successful, Derek was like, that's almost like a negative to me. He's like, I'm professionally successful. I'm looking for a support system, someone who's there to help me, lift me up, support me like emotionally and whatever. Like, he didn't use all these words, but efficiency, run the house, whatever it is. He's like, if this woman is a doctor, then she's got her own thing going on. I'm not looking for someone who's got her own thing going on. I'm looking for someone who wants to partner with me on my thing. It's
a very interesting position that he takes with his videos. And it's not like he's like going to some university and owning the libs. He has a radio show where women call in who want to know, how do I get a man like you? Because RIP, by the way, really good looking guy and like really well put together. I don't know what his profession is, but he seems to be wealthy. Like he seems well to do.
This is Kevin Samuels we're talking about.
Yeah. The black gentleman. And there's one interaction he had, and the lady's like, well, I thought maybe I could get an older man, the kind of man who he can't get those 25-year-old women. He's like, I'm 52. I can't beat them off with a stick. Just good stuff. RIP to that guy. Damn, I can't believe I just discovered a new YouTuber that I enjoy, and he's dead.
Yeah, I didn't know until you sent me him that I looked him up. But
have you guys checked out TikTok?
No,
I
haven't looked at it at all.
If I want that, I just do YouTube Shorts. I feel like it's the same shit. I feel like
I've checked out YouTube Shorts. I'm trying to get the algorithm to feed me more of your dude, Kevin Samuels.
Oh, I see. What I do, I think this is some old man shit I do. What I do is I've got YouTube on my Fire Stick, and so I'm in my living room watching YouTube on TV, like watching Kevin Samuels, like sitting there with my dog, like on like it's a TV show, and I'll watch 3 hours. He would do these streams like 2 and 3 hour long. And I'll just watch the whole thing unedited with him taking callers like willy-nilly. He like piles them up. He'll have like 10 in a bank waiting to talk to him, and he'll pick them one at a time to come talk to him about whatever topic they're on that night. And I'll watch him take them all on. It's kind of like an arena some nights.
Yeah, I want to see that. I've been more into his shorts, and
yeah, that's how I started.
He's dunking on Fisher Price net sometimes in his shorts, but not always. It helps when you're right. These 6s come on, think they're 10s, and talk about how they want to have multimillionaire husbands to take over their children, and it's like, he sets them straight.
Yeah, he usually wants to talk about math more than anything. He's like, no, we're talking about math. How? Like, I need numbers. We're gonna use numbers to make.
I never hear
can't argue with numbers
on his numbers. He's like, oh, this percent of people make this, and this percent of people do that, and all of a sudden you're asking for a point. Yeah, I mean, I can make up numbers, and
he's making them up.
I fuck up the math.
He's just, there's like 30 different numbers he needs to know. He needs to know like what percent of like black men make over 6 figures, right? I think that's like 1% or 3% or something. No. If it's men, I think it's 5%. But as you go up the rung to like 250,000, 300,000, you're like losing a whole percentage every time. So by the time you get to the guy who makes 300,000 or 350, it was like 1% of men, period. And he's like, man, you were literally talking. You ever hear the 1%? That's who we're talking about now. That's who you want. You want a guy that most people think has way too much money. That's how rich the man you want is. That there are people that think he has too much. It's good stuff. I enjoy those.
I still haven't watched any of him. other than no, haven't watched him
what do you
or
watch on YouTube
Andrew
lately?
Tate. Recently, like pretty much all I've been doing on YouTube is just listening to stuff. I listened to the old Ricky Gervais show with Carl Pilkington. Those every like few years, I'll just start re-listening to those the way I'll listen to old O&A, and it's just Carl is a joy. He is so fucking funny, and like he and Ricky and Stephen Merchant, the third guy on there who was involved with Ricky on the first Office, they're just really good at like winding Carl up and getting him to go where they want him to. It's really funny. I saw Kyle nodding. You've listened to those before, right? The old Carl Pilkington.
Well, I'm more just like Carl Pilkington in anything he does. I really enjoy him. I watched whenever like maybe you introduced me to him or I discovered him. However, I went through all that shit. I can't even remember the name of the show, but I watched
An Idiot
it all.
Abroad.
Yeah, watched it all.
So Idiot Abroad is so funny. I love
when
it.
they add the little guy, the dwarf. I don't care for it.
It's you're right. It's the Carl Pilkington show. You're watching for him. Like you don't want to see a diversion of attention to Warwick.
So I haven't seen it. Is Carl Pilkington the genius of the show or just a tool that Ricky Gervais plays? An instrument he plays?
Yes, it's both. He's clearly someone who knows, and you get more of an insight to this if you listen to the old radio show they get together in like the mid 2000s. Like he is a character in a way. Yeah. Like he's naturally a weird guy. But like you can tell listening to his radio, like he's prepared bits. He's prepared like ways to say things in a funny way. If you've never listened to the radio show, look up Carl's Diary, Ricky Gervais show, Carl's Diary, and they read through like the things that he talks about, and like they'll get like 5 passages in a row, and they'll start reading the next one, and they're like, "It's about bugs again, Carl. This is the 5th one in a row. They're all about the moths in your house. What are you doing?" Like
I can hear Ricky laughing now. Ricky, like he has Ricky cracking up the whole time. It's clearly one of those situations where Ricky Gervais found Carl Pilkington and just thought he was the funniest human being in the world, and it was like
hilarious.
I got to show more people.
Yeah, and so basically for Woody's benefit, the show they send him around the world, and the show is just watching him fail at things. So it'll be like, we're sending you to this Amazon tribe, and they do this silly thing where they build like this rickety tower of sticks, and then they jump off it with vines tied to them. It's their version of a skydive. We want a bungee. You try it, and it's like it's like a going bit. Like he doesn't try anything. He doesn't go out of his way to give it a go. He's kind of grumpy, mean-spirited. Not mean-spirited. That's the wrong way to put it. He's grumpy, but in an innocent way. When he is offensive about cultures, he's in a way where it's like, well, this is a mockery of his ignorance, not of, Chinese people or whatever. Where like he'll just sit there and like he's like, I'm just sitting here looking at that lady. She's eating a stick with scorpions on it, just tucking in. Like
tucking in? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I think he was in China for that. He goes to China.
You think she looks at different parts and goes, "Oh, that's going to be good." I can't wait for that bit. It's so fucking funny. I love Idiot Abroad.
She really is. There's and the camera just zooms into a lady over there who's eating a goddamn scorpion kebab, and she's just like looking at a fucking scorpion, like crunch. That's a leg. Crunch. That's its fucking thorax, and he's making it hilarious. And they send him to some really beautiful places. But I think they sent him to Machu Picchu or something. Like he had to go on this crazy trek to get there. Yeah. And I think he got within like a few minutes of it, and it was like, can we just say we went or something? Like he didn't even want to go the rest of the way. Like, there's a bunch of that.
Most of the way, he's like, this is about the same view. Ricky can't be mad at this, and then he just turns around and leaves.
He walked 99% of the way to Machu Picchu, and then he was like, couldn't be bothered to go up the hill. He's like, we're here. Let's just call it quits. And it's, Jesus Christ.
So if you're looking for TV content, An Idiot Abroad on, I don't know if you can get it for free anywhere. I've bought all the seasons on Amazon, hoping that some of that gets back to him.
Probably on HBO, right?
It might be.
I thought all that shit was on HBO because it seems like Merchant and Ricky Gervais and that little fellow and Carl all have some plug-in at HBO where anything they want to produce can go up there the same way that Danny McBride does, and that guy that he writes and produces for him. Like
you're probably
everything. Right. Everything Danny McBride wants to produce, they just make it over there at HBO. It seems like he's doing that like Righteous Gemstones show right now, and they're all the same goddamn character. He's the same character in everything.
On the Carl guy being a character, like he is somewhat that guy because like according to Ricky, he is the reason. Like he could have done more seasons of his own show, and he was like, "I've done it. No." Like just like didn't want to do it anymore. Like just said no. Like you can keep doing this HBO or Sky TV, whatever, like British HBO. Like, and he just shot it down. Wouldn't do anything else. So I don't know what he's up to now. I wish he'd do more fucking content.
I haven't seen anything from him in a while. No, but it's time for a new show to watch. I think I'm going to take on that Severance show on Apple TV that Woody recommended.
He's shaking his head now.
Yeah, what he said, it was a feast for the mind and the eyes. He said it's some of the finest cinema.
Feast for the senses.
He said the finest cinema since Clifford 2.
It was probably written by Stephen King. It is such an outstanding premise for a show. And then it loses me so hard where I'm just like, advance the plot, would you? You are dragging on simple points to the point where I think you're doing it on purpose. You're not bad at this. You're good at sucking. I don't know why.
Did you ever see Midnight Mass, the one on the island? Okay.
I also said it was too slow. Yeah.
With his mindset,
and
his Sigma grind set, he could just force himself to eat all of that.
Don't say that.
No, you don't like when I use cringe shit from the workout community. Yeah, Alpha wasn't getting as many clicks. Now Sigma's a thing, and it's like, okay, what other Greek letters of men are we?
Sigma male is a thing now. That's like what you aspire to be.
It's like the beyond Alpha.
I don't actually understand what it means compared to Alpha, other than like it seems like a more autistic Alpha person, like someone who doesn't understand what they're doing isn't socially couth. But I don't know. Kyle, do you know what a Sigma grind set is?
I refuse.
What? I understand what a Sigma grind set is?
I just think it's silly. I've read it twice, and it was so stupid both times I read it that I couldn't. I refused to put it in my memory warehouse. I was just like, not that. No, we don't keep that one.
Yeah.
And so I purposely forgot it. It's something about like not even like caring about the system that the Alpha wants to like be the best at. It's something like that.
And I don't even understand what that means. So it's like someone who's really good at Magic the Gathering.
He just doesn't care about like the score anymore. Like he's gone beyond the game.
Okay.
If someone were to like care about working out and making money, that would be an Alpha. If someone were to leave society and build a cabin in the middle of the mountains and become self-sufficient, that would be Sigma.
Or if someone were to just like have a lot of money and be jacked because that's who they are.
Yeah, that'd be Sigma. Now, like that's how
what
it's
is someone who
meant.
takes 3 days to pack and naps a lot? What Alpha? What letter would they be?
Same letter as people who are stuck in an overeating cycle.
I guess it depends what you're packing to do.
Well, he's probably going on a paramotor trip, but it could be anything.
Dude, no, there was nothing. If that's the definition of Sigma, straying from normal pursuits and being the best at some other shit, then paramotoring is very Sigma.
I think Zach dropped a paragraph of nonsense that some people made up.
Let me read it. I just we're about to. The Sigma male grind set refers to the superior mindset possessed by the male at the top of the social hierarchy. What am I getting wrong? Why is people laughing?
No, the way he said grind set in it.
Also known as the Sigma. The grind set is often mentioned when the Sigma does something that is considered base and red-pilled. Society, run by betas, views the Sigma as a threat. He is thus often a victim of society ostracism for his intrinsically based nature. He is the victim of a systemic societal hate crime. I knew all of those words, and I feel like I should go.
It sounds like they're pretty cool.
Where the terms are funny is whenever you use them ironically, right? So if I was to say like, hey, my Sigma grind set is giving Adderall to homeless people and telling them there's gold in all the abandoned houses, so they bring me copper. That's my Sigma grind set. Like that's where the meme finds its threshold.
See, that would be a grind set being a sort of quasi slumlord with a large access to drugs.
Quasi slumlord.
Yeah, that would be what you'd want to be. It's like those stories where you hear where someone feeds crows a lot, and then the crow brings them marbles and coins and protects them from other birds or whatever the fuck a crow would protect them from. You get those homeless people on your side.
Mm-hmm.
No one can stop you.
That's the setup. Like, that's the Sigma grind set. See, you've already put it together.
We're already there. Sigma grind set is foregoing traditional income revenues and inventing and selling cum pills. That's true. Sigma grind.
It kind of is if you like. It's got a little red pill in there. It's got a little off the grid, thinking on your own.
We're off the grid. We're red pill.
Red pill. There's one. That's another.
Yeah,
dude. I learned
pill.
what the pills meant recently.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like that shit is ancient.
But I never really dug into what red, blue, and black pills were.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I got you. Okay.
I know that the
it can also be white pill. That's optional.
They say blue pill is like the bad option in the Matrix. Like you believe everything. Red pill is like
stay in the system.
You question whatever. And then black pill is like, I am so depressed. I'm so sad. Yes. I don't think anything's going to go good again, which is like, don't be that pill, but pick a better color.
Right. I've got my own technique or my own take on these. To me, blue pill is the one you aspire to be, right? A blue-pilled romantic guy just tries to get the best partner he can and loves them for who they are, find a compatible match, etc. A red pill, romantically, assigns a score to people based on what they bring to the table, right? Guys, of course, attractive is a thing, but also like their provider status, their age, their whatnot. These are all part of their scorecard. Girls, it's mostly how hot they are. Being like having a good career, for example, doesn't boost a woman's status very much.
You don't think so?
Not really.
No, it
not
can
as
even
much
knock
as for
them
men.
and stuff.
Not even
yeah,
close.
not as much as for men.
So if she's making six figures, it doesn't. You don't care. Versus a cashier.
His point is, it's not as big a deal on the other side.
It
like it's not
depends
as
on the
high
guy.
of a motivator.
I listened to More Plates, More Dates talk about it, and it's literally a negative to him. If this woman isn't focused on being Derek's support system, that's kind of a drawback. Right? He would rather have an unemployed chick who's there to order suntan lotion for his runs. And I made that up, but whatever. Right? Some chick who just gets that shit taken care of in the background versus someone who's making six digits and, living her own independent life in the silo there.
Okay.
Right.
I see both points. If you're going to employ her yourself, then that makes sense because he has a multi-tiered infrastructure-wide business going on. He has an entertainment wing and like a podcasting wing and a fucking like pharmaceutical wing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure soon there'll be like workout equipment or
There's
something.
a medical wing, and that's a good part too.
Oh my God! Don't forget the clinic. He's got a whole empire over there.
The whole point
of digits doesn't change his income.
No,
probably. I made that up, but I'm guessing. Okay. Right. So he would rather have someone who's just like, "Hey, I noticed your shirts were ratty. I got you new workout shirts." In the background, just supporting him.
Or someone who could like run one of the wings of his empire probably wouldn't mind either. Someone you don't have to pay to be the manager.
And that you can really trust. Yeah,
that you can trust to count the money over there at the fucking... Make sure that they're not just like, oh yeah, we needed 2 buckets of paint. Yeah, just charge them for 2.
I just don't understand like the aspire to be blue-pilled. Because I don't see the blue pill thing as much as like right, left wing as like blue pill meaning like you just accept what you're told. Red pill meaning like you kind of you search out.
I just thought it was kinder like to me the blue pill romantic person, right? And again, it's red and blue sounds political, but in this context, it's not.
Yeah.
The blue pill guy isn't like, I don't know, knocking a woman for earning too much or evaluating her purely on looks or like just having a dedicated way of keeping score that's unkind. I feel like the red pill guys are a little bit... One of the issues I have with red pill is how much they love the woman's downfall, right? So in the red pill mindset, a woman's value might peak at like 22, 23, right? She's super...
Wait, what do you mean red pill mindset? It's just like a term.
It's
Like-
the mean part of it. And I'm laying it out. This is the part of it that I don't like. So in the red pill mindset, she peaks at like 22 or 23, right? But she doesn't want you, listener, and when she's 22, 23, she's only going for these super chads. So she runs up her body count, she hits the wall, and they fucking celebrate it. They're like, now we're both 30. Now I've hit my peak because my income has gone up. I'm still this, I'm still that. You, on the other hand, now you want me? No, F you. You don't have the same value you used to. Like, this is the red pill mindset. And that's why I think you don't aspire to be that guy.
I think maybe like
they call it hitting the wall when they realize that they don't have the same position that they used to, and they revel in it. They revel in this idea that, aha, you should have locked me in when you were 22. Now the tables have turned.
Sure. I don't know much about that. I never thought about the red pill, blue pill thing in like terms of like the sexual identity. I always just thought of like the meme of like
knowing and not knowing.
No,
yeah,
trusting or not trusting.
We haven't talked about that at all. But black pill people feel like who gets the girls was genetically determined at birth. Some people are just born chads, and there's nothing we can do about it to change our status.
Well, that's really embarrassing. But like even black pill people, like I
don't say it wrong.
Maybe I haven't like seen it in the correct way with like just because I don't see it just surrounding the sex. Like the people I see who are like black pilled or whatever on Twitter or 4chan or whatever, it's like I'm never gonna have a job that pays me enough to buy a house. I'm always gonna be in debt. I'm a slave to my bank. I did everything right. What do I do? Like that's the black pill I think of, not so much like I'm not gonna get pussy. Yeah. Yeah, incels is what I would say.
Now there are people who have been black-pilled by life, though. Like there just are.
Sure. Yeah, like the crippled, the short,
the burned.
Back to the burn. What's your problem with the burned?
Dude, burnt flesh is really gross. Like I would much rather
the crippled, the short, and the burned, the ultimate political triad.
The false dichotomy of crippled and short. We forgot burned.
Oh.
Yeah, we're done with red and blue pill. We're the many pills all times a day out of medical
Burn
necessity. All sorts of pills.
Take the burn pill, all of them.
Take the burn pill. That's great.
So in addition to red pill language, incels discuss the black pill, which means accepting that it's over and inferior men have no chance ever establishing a sexual relationship with women. As such, the community is defined by the relationship between heterosexual sex and masculine status. I kind of didn't understand the last sentence.
Who's writing that?
I don't know. Zach did. So anyway, yeah, black pill people just feel like they have no ability to change their station in life.
Yeah,
some people don't.
It would just be someone who's really fucking depressed. It seems like
come on. There are people who are just fucked. You know there are.
I know, but they are depressed as a result of being fucked.
I heard this guy on Rogan the other day, and he was talking about like how like each of the races in prison, but the leader is a car, or the race is a car, and the guy in charge, he has the keys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now rewind me, like what are we talking about? I got on the Rogan
black
thing.
Pill people.
Okay, there are people. All right. This bodysuit that each of us gets, right? That's our car. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
We got to drive this meat suit around. There are some inferior models.
Oh, of course.
There, just like there are some models that you're like, oh, if I had to drive that around every day, I wouldn't get anywhere.
I'm fat.
I want to counter that. I feel like
you're plump.
The best version of almost everybody is really, really good. Practically anybody can be an 8, right? Get some Invisalign braces, eat right and exercise, and you're an 8, bro. Like, you've got it. That's all there is to it. Kyle says 7.
You could definitely get way above average by just like doing all of that shit that you think is basic bitch shit, like just like good hygiene stuff, getting a haircut every 2 weeks or whatever, like keep staying
Not
clean.
sports clips so much. You can't go anywhere.
That part in your hair is killing me. It is so far towards the crest of your skull.
I can't look at it.
Closer,
I
isn't
can't
it?
look at it. I've been looking at Taylor the whole show.
Zach, put me on the big screen. We're gonna be
Look
doing
at
it this way going forward.
Oh,
I can't take it anymore.
You
He's
simultaneously
great head
look
of hair.
younger and older.
There were times today where I thought it
Yeah.
looked good. I took selfies and shit, and I was like, you know what? This is a good
Did you
video.
that
This is
haircut,
not one of those
I want to
times.
get from you.
yes, please send those selfies over because, like, your hair. It's like, have you seen that photo of whether you don't know if it's a bunny or a duck? It's like that. It's like I don't know if it's bad or terrible.
It looks like you've had a head injury.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's
Oh,
a girl,
man.
right? I don't,
No,
even
Woody
I
has
don't know.
to go to the burn clinic.
Yeah, right. Thankfully there's a burn clinic right by Macon.
Oh,
For all the insults I'm getting tomorrow.
it is a hat day tomorrow, Woody. A hat day.
It's a hat day.
You know what? It might be.
Or
a
you know
hat
what you
weekend.
could
I
do?
literally have a hat in the truck. I might be wearing it all weekend.
You can distract with other accessories, other accoutrements. If you
What would
become
work?
a guy who wears a ring on every finger, very quickly, no one's gonna notice that. If you get a magnetic
to
earring,
gesture
no
a
one's
lot.
gonna know.
Face tattoo by tomorrow.
If you wear unbelievably tight pants, it won't be a topic of discussion. Everyone will say, "Man, Woody's ass looks tremendous." in those pants." Did you notice his fucking Mo Howard haircut? I didn't.
Woody, have you been
Preyed
keeping up with
upon.
Andrew Tate's poetry?
I saw his, I
better at
look
least
at
be good.
myself with a full head of hair and I hardly recognize myself. Then I look into my eyes and there I am. You can't break me. Is this, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah. And
Oh.
it's like, bro, you don't have a full head of hair.
Can we get an Andrew Tate picture, please, Zach?
Yeah,
You know
show
the
his
one.
bad. Show us his.
Show us his
Didn't
full
Didn't he
head
say
of
he was
hair.
He has
bald
been
by
so-
choice, and then he like goes like 3 days in captivity, and it looks like he's gotten like Bosley hair implant surgery before pictures done.
Well, so he's got thin hair, but he's also biracial, so it's kind of like kinky as well, which makes it, I don't know, it's very unique looking what he's got going on. Yeah, he's been tweeting these poems, which I guess he like passes along notes, and then his boy tweets them out from the outside because he ain't got a phone in there.
Full
If he
head
did,
of
they
hair.
that's
I
not.
think they found.
Bro,
didn't they
you're
find?
balding.
Didn't they find that guy's passport in the rubble on 9/11?
That head looks a little better than the first picture. That's a funny. His chin's totally missing though. When he was the man,
This
right,
is
on
your
the
alpha
outside,
male.
He
Sigma.
Sigma.
did a
Sorry.
pretty good job of representing himself, and he would win battles unless it was against Greta. But now that he can't defend himself, he just sort of launches a poem and can't reply. He is just getting beat up by the internet.
Well, if he gets out and gets vindicated, then things will go well for him. But
I don't know if he gets back on
this guy's
top.
never been my guy. Like I
Mhm.
watched him and
Well,
like,
that's good to know.
we'll see
I
anybody
could
who
not tell
dislikes
you
him
what this
doesn't
guy's
understand.
voice sounds like.
I
never
did not
watched
even
the
know
clip.
His name's
this
Tate.
dude's
He
existence.
speaks like this. He tells
Until-
you he's like to get top cheap.
Isn't he a Brit? Yeah. He going
Is he a
around
Brit?
saying, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
he's not a fucking Brit.
No, and he
He's
goes,
Romanian.
he's saying, "Hey,
A real
bruv,
man.
hey, bruv, let me level with you. Women, right? Women be fucking tripping, bro. And women
Yeah.
be like, you need to be a rich guy who's like securing himself, And the way you show your security is by buying lots and lots of cars and talking about it on social media. That's what secure people do."
He's not even from that continent.
Yeah,
He's not even from
that's
that
I
same
mean that's what I
continent.
imagine in my head.
Boy,
you know?
I started life as a lowly chimney sweep, I did. And now
Who is this person you're voicing?
I've never heard his voice, so I don't know. who he
Dick Van
sounds like.
Dyke, maybe.
My name is Andrew Tate. My name is Dick Andrew Tate Van Dyke.
So
I don't know, man. We got like 3 minutes left.
Yeah, Andrew Tate is getting beat up by the internet, and I'm kind of here for it. I get a kick out of the rise and fall of people.
Me too.
It's
It's a
addictive.
Schadenfreude kind of thing, especially if I don't like that person for whatever. And I didn't even know of this dude until I think people started talking about him on Twitch, and I started seeing like Aiden Ross or whoever mention. He's was a big streamer on Twitch. Anyways, all this stuff. So he came out of nowhere, and then I suddenly see everybody on Twitter talking about it, and I'm like, okay, the power of what is it called, the Streisand effect?
Yeah,
it's like, hey, nobody give this guy attention. Oh, I didn't know about this guy. Who? But yeah. So
what he did is really interesting, right? So however he made his money, he did, but how he came to fame as far as we're concerned,
sex trafficking.
Is
that what he got accused for?
He's accused of doing some sex trafficking, but in any case,
that's not where the money came from.
No, that
was a passion project.
Okay.
Kyle's trying to finish his thought.
Sorry,
lost it.
You were talking about how he came onto the scene. However, he made his money.
He just went and did tons of podcasts, and then those got chopped up. So what you've got to understand, regardless of what you think of Andrew Tate, everything you've probably ever seen of him, all those videos of him saying outrageous things, are from 10 podcasts filmed over the course of 1 or 2 months. And I've seen the outtakes of those things. And what did he say? It was something crazy. It was like, if my son drove a Toyota, I'd fucking kill him. Or something she's like, really? You'd kill him? Well, maybe I wouldn't go that far. And has a joke with her. What he's doing is he's trying to be the Confucius says of ridiculosity and testosterone. And everybody's like, oh, this guy's a cult leader. And it's like, you're the one that's sharing his video, dude. What are you, a cult member?
He is 60% of what he pretends to be, right? He takes his actual feelings about dating and masculinity, hypes it up to something a little silly, but he's a half silly to start with.
Yeah.
And
we'll see if he's guilty of anything.
He made his money in 2 ways that we know of. One, he would do this boyfriend scam where he'd bring girls into his place, convince them that, they were going to be in love forever, get them on OnlyFans, and just sort of play with their emotions and teasing until they're on OnlyFans making money on his behalf. 6 girls.
Top 2.
And that, I guess, is sex trafficking or something. And to me, it just seems like manipulation. That's the shady part. The less shady part is he got people to sign up for Hustler University. So this is like a Discord server. And then he had... Well, hang on. So he has 6, 8, 12 people working for him, teaching classes on how to make money. And some of them are your typical internet, to start dropship, do affiliate links on Amazon or whatever, and do SEO and make your site popular. And that's one thing. But some of them were stuff I hadn't heard of before, learn Photoshop, get into making corporate logos. People pay $2,500 for work you can do in 3 hours. And I'm like, well, shit, that does seem like for someone who hustles and has a little talent and wants to learn a skill, it is a viable sort of job someone could make. And he's just doing this hey, here are opportunities to make more than you do now. What are you doing now? You working at fucking 7-Eleven?
Tell them how many users that thing has and what they pay, though. That's key.
I forget the numbers, but it worked out to millions per month.
Millions.
I'm an undergrad at Hustler
Call
University.
it a couple 100,000 users paying a couple $100 a piece.
He says 140. Zach says 140K, and I'm pretty sure it was $50 each.
Jesus
for
Christ!
140,000
farming
people.
the saddest people on the internet.
Yes,
just literally, it's so gross.
The hardworking, the ambitious.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing I admire about Andrew Tate, which is dangerous to admire anything about him. You put that opportunity in front of a Hutch or CNanners. Forget the scammy part, but just work super hard. You want to go on fucking 4 podcasts a day and make 10 hours a day of content? Do you want to work nonstop and change your financial life? A lot of people are like, no, that's not what I'm all about. I'm all about work-life balance. Andrew Tate is fuck. Yeah, I'll sleep less. I will work 18 hours a day every day.
I just feel like it's
so I can make this happen.
My ladies will sleep less. They will work 18 hours.
I just feel like
a day.
you're really ignoring the colossal elephant in the room here.
Okay. No, that's fair. But what he's doing is mean. It's shady. Even the happy customers on Hustler University are probably being lied to and scammed a little bit about the possibilities, right?
We love our. we got our money's worth.
Wait, Woody, I'm an undergrad at Hustler University, and you're telling me that my major in keeping it real isn't gonna help anything?
Taylor, listen, I have a 4-year
major, I
ITT
couldn't-
Tech collegiate offer to send you.
Yeah.
Full Sail University is waiting for you.
Yeah.
We
I'm a
have so
star in the
many-
Hustler University volleyball team.
Yeah.
Oh my!
George Santos joke. But
A
anyway,
minor in street smarts.
but yeah, so he worked as much as a human can work, and that part of it is
Okay.
that like he did hustle.
Yeah.
He did
Lots of
hustle.
shitty people work so hard. Like, I would argue some of the shittiest. Yeah, I don't think Bear's actually.
No, it's been a
one of
big week
these
for
big
bear
things.
talk. I notice like the whole internet's taken over by the bear versus
Yes.
man conversation, and all of the comebacks that a man with self-esteem might.
Is that
might
still
have.
going? That's been a whole week. That's like 10 months in
I
internet.
told you it really took over the internet. I saw it all over TikTok, all over Reddit, all over YouTube. Lots of those discussion panel podcasts asking ladies, straight to their face, "What would you pick, the man or the bear?" It's been fun. It's been a good week.
Do you guys want to pivot to Red Pill podcast and we just bring like whores on and we're like, why are you such a slut?
I want that so much
You want to?
because I'll be the one who's like, "Don't listen to him. Don't listen to them."
No, I was going to do that too.
No,
you on
you're-
one
you're
Taylor
married.
every week.
This is perfect. So I get to be the fun part.
What do you get from it? Oh, I like that Woody guy. If only he weren't married, la-di-da, and they'll leave. Or they could suck my dick. What are you doing to me, Woody?
Nah, touche. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think ahead, Kyle.
Those
I didn't
girls
think
need
ahead.
management.
Where do I go other than Andrew Tate to train on Red Pill to become full
Like the
full
fresh and you can go to
Manoverse?
Fresh and Fit. If you've got a little melanin, that would be the place to go. Or you could go over to like whatever. If you're kind of middle of the road fellow like yourself, I think you would find it pretty interesting. They have a lot of
Who's the dead black guy? Kevin Samuels? I'm close, but not right.
Kevin Samuels. If you want to go back in time or to the afterlife, you could watch him.
No, his content's still up there, and it's good stuff.
All right. I remember you guys when you were going through that mini phase. You guys liked him. Never really Andrew
Pearly
Tate that I
things.
remember.
Woody, I know Woody caught on to Pearly things a little bit. She's that redheaded girl who's like, women are trash.
Yeah.
Really?
We should, yeah, she wants to because one of the
I remember
big-
you mentioned her.
She's like, we shouldn't have the right to vote.
All right. It seems
That
like a
one
pretty
I'm not
cool
sure I
chick.
heard, but yeah, she was
Oh,
always
you don't know
like-
that one? That's my
the
favorite
voting
one.
one got past me. The
They
voting one
don't
got
deserve
past
to
me.
vote.
But there was all kinds of things like, you girls are getting ran through, your values getting lower, no guy wants to be with you, et cetera, et cetera. Like she's totally lined up with that.
I've seen pictures of her online. She's a big bitch.
Yeah, she's like
She's not
6'1" or
fat,
something.
not fat, tall. Like
Yeah,
She looks tall. I don't know how tall she really is. but
over
she
6
looks.
feet.
Oh, is she over 6 feet?
I'm
Good
almost
God.
positive. I thought she was 6'1" or
no
something.
wonder she wants to return to traditional values because she
5'11",
knows that
I'm wrong.
her womb
Thought
would
she was
breed
over-
a warlord. Like,
She,
like a Baron Trump level. Of
She
I
does
see her
look
as-
like she'd do well on a dairy farm, right? She can muscle a cow around, milk that thing. She's not helpless.
She's a big gal.
Yeah.
Some girls are so dainty. You're like, man, if the barn door ever hit her, that's it. Like a little puppy,
Right?
Not
Not her. If that fence needs repair, she's there.
She's
Yeah.
carrying a whole armful of fence posts out there to you. She's not. Do you need this hammer? No, that's a claw hammer. You dumb bitch. Like you could really get along with her.
What kind of hammer to use on fence repair? I'm also a dumb bitch.
I want my ball peened hammer. I want to be able to wrap those twisty twos around that round ball at the end.
the
Oh,
twisty twos. Now you're
Oh,
getting the
twisty
real
twos.
farmer vernacular.
yeah.
Yeah. I just made that word up, so it's But
So
I
that's
don't know
where
what
I
the
would
name
go.
For them are.
I would learn from the big, tall Irish warlord breeding lady,
Yeah.
which
Like,
is probably, if I were like a 6 foot tall woman, I'd be like, let me create a Baron Trump sized human to take over the country.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
My
that-
standards would raise so much higher. Like I would want that 6'5" guy. Like we're aiming for that for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd
Jackie's-
be one of those bitches.
My wife's 5'7" and I'm 6 foot. And then our kid is like 6'2" or 3, something like
Yeah.
that. I am clearly the weak link. I didn't realize what I signed up for, but
My mom was the fucking weak link. She's 5'4". 5'4".
my mom's 5'4".
I
Wow.
was towering over that little lady like in high school, and it's like, what the fuck happened? Why couldn't you be big?
Hour-long Wendigoon video, the LA shootout.
Yeah, it's a good. One.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite historical events to like look over. There's so much footage of it, and it's so fucking
It's
insane.
insane.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of good
like-
footage of the actual shootout? Not just the
yeah.
aftermath.
Yeah.
I think it's San Bernardino, maybe. These two guys took like drugs to keep them calm, before they went
Muscle
into rob the
relaxers
bank.
or
Yeah.
yeah.
And maybe painkillers too. And they walk in like full body armor, like
I saw this in Tarkov.
yeah, it's just like it would be like in Tarkov if you took your best loadout in. That's what they did. They got
Right,
they
pop
got
some
full
meds.
body armor. I think they might have leg armor, helmets, and machine guns, and they robbed this bank. And the cops have pistols and shotguns. And these guys are cutting cars in half practically with machine gun fire. The cops' bullets are bouncing off of them. The cops have to go to a gun store and get AR-15s so that they can fight these guys. And then the cops kind of go hard in the paint. They like roll up on them in like a drive-by type thing with cops popping out the side with machine guns and fuck up one of them. The other guy, it's hard to tell what happened. You could see it both ways, and I don't know which is true. It seemed like one of his hands had been shot and so was partially crippled, and he was trying to clear a malfunction with his in his handgun because he was down to his pistol at this point. And in doing so, he was trying to push the gun against his body to cycle the gun because he doesn't have the use of the other hand, and he shoots himself in the head in that moment. It's either what I said or he was just shooting himself in the head and it looks like the other thing. But one way or the other, he shoots himself. It was crazy.
Did he die?
No, he's still alive.
No.
Well, I didn't know if it was one of those like blow your jaw off and spend the rest of your life looking.
It was
He
a
lost
blow
half
your
his
brain.
brain, and now he's on a podcast where he
Yes.
And that man was Woody's gamer tag.
No, he's in college.
Surprisingly little amount of deaths in that situation. Like almost no one died. Almost.
Other than him, really?
The two shooters died. I don't remember if any cops
Damn, they
died.
sucked at whatever they're trying to do.
I think they only got hurt. I don't remember.
It was their first time.
Yeah, some cops got shot, but I don't think the cops died. But yeah, it's wild because there's helicopter footage of it all, and they're walking down the street, like switching targets.
What
And
they were in their heads? Was it like what is the Tarkov mask that ruins your hearing?
Oh, I don't remember what they had on their heads. But in Tarkov, it's
8. Start with an A.
It's Alton.
Alton, yeah.
So Alton in RL
I
is
think it was
not
just ski
something that
masks.
stops rifle rounds, as far as I know. I think it's I think I've seen them tested. It's a ridiculously heavy thing that you're putting on your head too. It's heavier than a motorcycle helmet or something. I saw a Israeli take a round off his Kevlar this week. He's standing and it gets shot full on in the head, and he goes, pew! And he's just, what the fuck, and like steps back into cover.
Dude, I watched a video on how to stay alive in war, and the guy was an American soldier, and I clicked on it like, okay, let's hear your stories of how great you are. But it was pretty good, actually. And he talked about things that are probably basic to soldiers, like staying spread out and what the body armor that you can wear. He has a preference for the pelvis body armor. He thinks it's worth carrying. And he said the Kevlars, the helmet, they don't stop bullets. He's like, you might get lucky with a ricochet, grenade fragments, but rifle bullets will go right through it.
Oh,
Depends on the
rifle.
range.
Yeah.
Depends on the range, I would say.
And maybe
Sure.
the angle.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for
If
sure.
you just glance to the side, it'll do it.
But I've seen a bunch of them eat rounds, in videos. Yeah, especially like when we were going into Fallujah and stuff, and there's some asshole with his head out the top of the car on that 50 cal, and he's just up there.
What are you gonna
that guy
do?
he gets shot in the head a lot.
That's a dangerous job.
I'd want 2 helmets. That's got to be the worst fucking job, right? You stuck out the top of this piece of shit. You're the only guy not wrapped up in armor and steel. You're just up there with a helmet on.
I don't even know what's safe.
Nothing's safe, but I don't want to be him.
He does seem like he's a magnet for bullet shots. But what about the IED? Is he a little bit safer, a little on top of the car, or less
I don't know.
safe?
He's all exposed. I want to be in that thing, I think. I guess. I mean, I don't
That's how
wanna
you
be in
make a
that thing.
bomb, though, right? A little pressure and
I
it's
don't
not
know.
safe.
I don't want to
Part of
be.
it.
I just know I don't want to be him. I definitely don't want to be him.
Sounds like both suck.
Yeah.
Nah, war's cool,
There's
man.
no good way to get shot.
I've been
Yeah,
watching
war
it
is
on
kinda
Reddit.
cool.
It's pretty easy. You know, you just I don't understand. I'll see the guy, he's all pinned down. It's like, dude, give me the controller. All right. Like, if I've been there on that's my favorite Marky Mark quote. Have you heard him talking about 9/11?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's like,
No.
if I'd been on that plane, it wouldn't have gone down like that. That's what I'm telling you right now. It wouldn't have gone down like that. I love that. Just
Did you see that meme I sent you a few days ago where he's like AI does that Roman centurion? He's like, if I was there when they were trying to put Jesus up on that cross, I tell you, things would have gone down differently.
You guys like seen him on like Instagram, like his like the reels he posts where it's like
no.
he wakes up at 4 a.m. every morning,
I don't
That-
believe it.
owns like a clothing
No, he
brand
does.
where like from head to toe, it's his brand. And he's like, we got the municipal socks, we get the shorts, we got the shirt, get the hat, municipal drip. I'm like, who buys this? But, like,
Municipal fans.
Who's the market? So far,
No.
I've only sold it to my brothers. But
Dude, I'm not at all convinced the whole like grifter class that says they survive on 2 to 4 hours a day of sleep are telling the truth.
But he
Is-
posts like you can see him up on their live, you know, at 4 a.m. when he's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like,
he probably
rise and
just goes
shine,
to bed at
motherfuckers.
like 8.
I think he just goes
Daily?
to bed at like 7.
Yeah, I bet he's just like asleep by 7 or 8.
First of all, like you said, I want to know when he goes to bed. And two, I want to know, like, dude, I could get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow and make a post and lie like I do it all the time.
Yeah, but you got to do what he does on his posts. He's doing like crazy calisthenics.
He's doing
and,
insane
like,
shit. He's like, I'm in ice. Like,
You see that White House chef? You know the one
Yeah,
I'm
that
talking
guy's
about?
full of shit. Okay, that guy's clearly full of shit.
that
Yeah.
guy's roided up.
Yeah, Zach, can you
Yeah.
show us a picture of the
Cheatery.
really
He
strong
says he-
White House chef? He says he,
he
doesn't do
describes himself
steroids.
like a Vulcan. He's like, yeah, so I'm basically nothing but lean mass. I sleep 2 hours a day. I never work out, and I eat nothing but palm grass.
And I compulsively tell the truth.
Yeah, and I can't tell a lie. That's perfect. Vulcan.
Where do you see this guy's
Vulcans don't lie.
picture? Doesn't do steroids. Zach
Yeah.
will find it.
See if you, the viewer, those of you who aren't just listening, if you can spot the problem here.
I think there's this whole sort of like
God damn.
grifter sort of, I don't know, fitness model type guy who claims that they get up at 4 a.m., that they extreme accountability, everything I do is great. And it just reeks of bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Dare you. You
Yeah.
calling this man out? You calling out Chef Rush?
Not to his face.
Are you saying you want to throw down with Chef Rush? On
Yes,
the streets of
I will.
Baltimore?
I will. No, over the internet. I'd rather do it.
Woody
Oh, no.
challenges him to a swim race.
I challenge him to a Twitter debate.
That guy's got no fat for buoyancy. All muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Not
his
gonna
problem.
work.
The lean. Yeah, that.